and we're also going to go over some Top Shot stuff. I was on Tandy's live stream on YouTube. Never really done anything like that before. It was pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it down in the description. And also check out my last video on Top Shot. Talked a lot about these rookie moments going crazy in price. Banchero here, 142 low ask. If we look at this on Evaluate XYZ, since this one came out, you can see this one was selling for 50 bucks. Had a slow rise up to 100, even a 120, went down back below 100. Now for these locking challenges, back up to 145. So if you want to stay tuned to the end of the video, I have a Top Shot pack to open, but now let's get back to Sorare. So for my lineups this week, I don't care about the commons anymore. Whatever. My limited contender, I entered one lineup here because I didn't think my other limited lineup was going to be good enough to compete. This one pretty disappointing. 5,800 right now. Jaren Jackson Jr. is still alive. He's got 30 at the half. Pretty good. So, if he gets in the 60s here, and then McGowan's 8 in the fourth quarter. If he gets up to 20, Noel, only 5, disappointed in Noel. He's getting the start. Needed him to get like 30 plus, and then Wood was disappointing. Dort was pretty good, so not the best lineup. Again, it's been hard to win, to be honest, with the cards that I have. So let's get into some value, though, because that's what you guys are mostly going to be here for. The first value I have here is a pair of brothers. Tyus Jones, 18 cap. Ja Morant could be out weeks. Some people say he could be suspended 50 games, which would be insane. He wouldn't be back till halfway through next season. Tyus Jones cap's just 18. He's got a 68. Seems like today's going to do better than 25. 18 is just really, really good cap to get him at. He's 25 bucks though, which is one of the higher priced players we're going to look at. Believe it or not, prices are down on Sorare. I think because we're starting the playoffs, not exactly sure, but Trey Jones, his brother, not going to be in the playoffs. So if you're buying guys just because of that, I wouldn't buy this. But $4, his cap's 21. I don't know how it got so low, but I guess because this 8-minute 4-point game. But he can get 25. He can easily get you 30 plus. 21 is a good value, and mostly just included him in here because I thought it'd be funny to have the brothers back to back. But then we look at the Brooklyn Nets, who are going to be in at least the play-in game. Right now, they're in the playoffs. With Claxton hurt, who knows if he's actually hurt or just resting, but if he's actually hurt and misses a game this game week, Day'Ron Sharpe's looking like a good play. When he gets big minutes, he can get easily 30 points, even 40 on Sorare, not in real life. Then Noel's going to be the other one. He got the start over Sharpe, but it seems like Sharpe's outplaying him, basically. So I would go Sharpe over Noel, except for what was Sharpe's cap? A little higher by 1, so I'd still go Sharpe. And then we got Kelly Oubre, who's just been going absolutely crazy for the Hornets without LaMelo Ball. They're letting him shoot whatever he wants. 49 here, and a 40, and a 42, so his cap's still at 26. It's going to be another really good buy. $19, so pretty expensive, especially because they're not going to be in the playoffs. Then we got Valanciunas slowly coming back from being out for a while. His cap's gotten down to 26. He can hit you some big games, as you can see, a 43. So 26 is a great cap for him, $11. The Pelicans should be in the play-in as well. Last week, one of my favorite values was RJ Hampton. And this week, his cap's still stayed at 5. I don't know exactly how this cap thing works, but I'm pretty sure it was 5 last week. Maybe it was 4. But he hit a 32 on March 6th. So how is his cap not adjusted? I don't really understand it, but we're still getting great value here. Obviously, he can hit you something in the 30s at a 5 cap. It's going to be another great value again this week. And then we got Mo Wagner, the older brother, who has been starting at a 19 cap. Hopefully, or not hopefully, but maybe Wendell Carter will be out again and he'll get another start. Did really well in one of his starts, but he only got 20 minutes and still managed 34 points. But for some reason got 20 there, 33 there. I don't know what it was. So keep an eye on his minutes in this final game to make sure he's still getting minutes when he's starting. But even in 20 minutes, he can get you 34. Kevin Love, since being acquired from the Heat, is just playing a lot more. His cap's still at 17. His games have not been as good as I thought, but he should project for more than 17 for that gap. Playing 23, 24 minutes, I think he can get you at least 25 in a game next week, assuming they have 2 games. So some more guys like to target that aren't the best value necessarily, but are going to be in the playoffs. Christian Wood, 24 cap, really low. Hopefully they ramp his minutes up by a lot for the playoffs, and he'll be smashing some 40s here. So he, in limited minutes, he can't really do that much, especially with Kyrie and Luka out there. But Wood, I think at 24, should be good value going into the playoffs. And then, again, not a guy that's not like great value, but for a pretty legit star, it was an all-star last year. Darius Garland, 37 cap, just seems pretty low. Hit a 55 in the past 7 games, so he can definitely break 37 pretty easily, and will be nice to have in the playoffs. I think the Cavs are going to make a pretty good run. Then we got Torrey Craig, 15 cap, but Durant expected to be out weeks. Torrey Craig likely to be starting a lot of games, and we saw him hit some 30s when he was starting, a few weeks ago. So Craig at 15 is a pretty good pickup, and obviously for the playoffs as well, assuming Durant misses some more in the playoffs. Michael Porter Jr., 32. Denver should be tightening up their rotation for the playoffs, and Porter Jr. can definitely smash a 32, hit a 42 and a 47 in his last 5, so 32 seems like pretty fair value for him there. And that's all I got for you, but we're going to build a quick lineup here. Let's just jump right into the limited contender, and we're going to go here. Jaren Jackson Jr., love him as, my kind of anchor. He can routinely hit 50s, 60s, it seems like just about every week. And then I got to go with Dort because he's just been having some big games. And Tobias Harris has been having big games. Hopefully Embiid or Harden will rest. That's really when he does have those big games. And then for value, I do have Nerlens Noel, who I mentioned, and I do still like. And then I got 11 left. I really want to go to Dedmon. I've been holding on to these Dedmon so long, waiting for him to play. Maybe if there's news Embiid sitting, I'll go Dedmon. But for now, I'm going to go McGowens because he's getting 20 minutes per game. I played him one time and he got me like near 30, and I won a limited because of that. So I'm going back to him. All right, then we're going to see if we can make a decent limited champion. I wish this was a lower cap because if I just go all my highest cap guys, I still have 18 points left. And I don't think this is really strong enough to win anything. I could upgrade a Kongu to someone with a 41 cap, but I just don't have it. And I'm not really looking to buy stuff right now, to be honest. I could try to sell a handful of these and find a guy with a high 30, low 40 cap and enter a lineup with that player instead of a Kongu, and this could be competitive. But until I get that, I'm just going to be training these guys and not entering it. So we'll see if I'm able to do that this week. All right, now back to Top Shot. I have an NBA All-Star Standard Pack Series 3 Release 2 to open. There is a chance at a rare in here. So I burned 5 $1 moments to get this, 4 moments. So hopefully we get something decent in here that'll make it worth more than $4. So Kyrie out of 9.9, maybe that's $3. Optimistically, I could sell this for 3. All right, and my last one, LaMelo, no, Ish Smith. So not a good pack. I guess we could see what this Kyrie is worth, but I think it was worth the risk. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this one on a little Top Shot and NBA Sorare. If you did, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.